how I placed my straps. You can place yours closer or further apart if that's your jam. But this is what I did. So I have a quilting ruler here and it's 2.5 inches wide. And so I just placed it right up to the edge here and then placed the outside edge of my handle right next to that ruler. So I know it's 2.5 inches from the edge of the bag. And then I just kept the ruler there, made sure it was nice and lined up. So that way I know my strap is gonna go down straight. So once I've got the placement nice, I pinned it on each end there. You might even want to do one in the center just to keep things nice and secure, which I might do. And that way it doesn't shift. So you're going to kind of really be handling this a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to come now and do the same thing on this side. So I've just got my ruler here. Just want to make sure that this part is sitting nice and flat so it's an accurate measurement. So I've got that here, making sure the edge of my ruler lines up with the edge of the bag. And now I just place the bottom end right at the bottom here. So I want my strap to start right at the bottom. And I just butt it up against the ruler. And I'm pretty happy with that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it up here. And this is going to be approximately where I'm going to stop the stitching. And I did the same thing on the other side. So I will leave a little lip here and I will stop the stitching right just in the last row of the stitching. For those of you that remember my crossbody boho bag, I did the same thing. So I kind of sewed it up to there and then I stopped just short of the final edge just to give you some breathing room there. And then I'm just going to pin the bottom here as well to make sure it's sitting nice and secure. Okay, and I'm going to remeasure this to make sure it did not shift. And it shifted. This is why you measure and measure again. So yeah, I can see it's shifted. So let's make sure. There we go. That's sitting straight now. And I'm going to secure this down here. So I'm basically just going to be using a running stitch to sew this on. Okay, and then again in the center. Remeasure it, make sure it hasn't shifted. We're good. And I think that's a good spot. Just like that. Okay, so I'm really happy with where my straps are placed. So now what I need to do is I need to sew this strap on. So I'm actually going to use a simple running stitch to sew this on. And so that just means I'm going to insert my needle in through the front and then out from the back, in, out, in, out, in, out, all the way up. I'm going to stitch across and then I'm going to come all the way down and across. So I'm going to create like a long rectangle. And I might, depending on how I feel about it, even run another stitch up the center. And so I like making bags this way because having a longer strap that's secured is really going to give you some strength in this bag. So I've recently been starting to sew some tote bags as well. And I don't like it when they just attach the handle at the top. I think it just makes it a little, it wears a lot faster. And I know that there's ways to kind of make this nice and strong and it'll last a while. But I feel like if you've got the strap that goes down to the bottom, you've got all this extra support here. It's just going to give you that much more life in your bag. And now especially a crochet bag where there's going to be, you know, the possibility of stretch and all that. I just think it's a nicer way to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I'm going to get started here. And then you're off to the races. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so I just zoomed in here. And this is why it's good to pin this down because you are going to have to do a lot of handling of the bag here. So I like to put my hand in here so that I can secure my position here. And so I've got my yarn coming up from this side. So this is the side I'm going to go up first. So I'm just going to insert in, and I can feel it with my finger that the needle is going through. And then I just want to poke it. Oops, this is why you're probably going to have to do it one at a time. So I just want to then poke it out the other side in the next little stitch here. So I'm going to use those slip stitches as a guide, and then I pull that through just like that. Okay, and then I just go into the next little area here. So this is running right next to those slip stitches. You can go into the slip stitch actually. Let me see how I feel about that. No, I think I'm gonna just stay right beside the slip stitch here. I'm gonna insert into this one, and I'm gonna try to come out, but see, it's really difficult because the needle's so thick. So I'm gonna go in, pull it through, and then I'm gonna come out the very next stitch, which is right there. Okay, now if this is too tedious for you and you just want to be able to kind of poke in and then out, that just means you're going to skip a stitch in between. So, because that's the most amount of fabric I can get. So you can totally do that. It's not a big deal, but because I want a lot of strength here, I'm actually going to do it individually. I'm going to go down and pull it nice and snug. And then I'm going to come up. If I can find where I went again. There we go. So I'm going to come up right here in the very next stitch right next to it, just right there. To me, those smaller stitch lengths are what's going to give you a little bit of extra strength. So this will take you a little while. So I'm going to work my way all the way up, like I said, and create that rectangle. Once I'm done that, I will snip my yarn, weave my end. I will go to the other side and do the same thing. And then you're just going to simply flip your bag over and then begin to place the other straps on the other side. And then you are pretty much done your bag. So it's really straightforward. I just wanted to kind of get you started, especially those of you that are a little newer. So now I'm going to leave you to it, and then your bag is going to be complete. So we are almost there, guys. I'll see you in just a moment for the final reveal. Okay, and here we have it. The straps are on and the bag is complete. So I just brought it out here to the bedroom here because the lighting is much nicer. And I love how this whole design came out with the colors and the structure and everything. So the only thing is I probably would have made these straps a touch longer. I think when I placed the slip stitches along the edges here, it actually contracted the strap a little wee bit. So it's definitely strong and it's not going anywhere, but I would love it to be a touch longer. And you might look at the bag and go, oh, proportionately, it looks fine. It's just that when I put a bag on, I like to just get my elbow in right away as opposed to having to kind of place it on my shoulder. I'll show you guys what I mean. So generally when I put my bags on, I just like to be able to literally bend my arm and have the arm fit through the whole handle, right? It might seem like a little thing, but I've just found that those are the bags that I go to naturally and the most often because it's just ease of movement, right? So in this case, I have to actually use my other hand and place it on my shoulder. So it sits just under here, which, you know, for most intents and purposes is fine. This is where a lot of people have their totes and their bags, but just for like ease of access, I like to just be able to kind of put it on and not have to struggle there with that. Just like actually this bag here that some of you guys may recall is the most famous bag I have on my channel. This is the Easy Breezy Beach Bag. It's huge and it's still my go-to to this day. I think I did this in 2019. It's that far back. And of course, I'm going to leave a link for it in the description box down below. And there is a written pattern for this. But just as an example, when I pick this bag up, I automatically can just throw it on. So just to kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. Of course, this is a much larger bag, but I think that bag could have warranted having slightly longer straps. Other than that, I'm really happy with how it came out. I love the colorway. I like the boxing feature all the way around. I just think it gives it a little bit more of an elevated look and makes the design a little bit more distinct. So what do you guys think? This is August project, and you know, this is great. You can fit like an iPad in here, a couple of books. Really good if you have like appointments and things like that. Like you can bring your Kindle or something, and then you've got stuff kind of with you, as opposed to bringing like a whole huge tote bag. I think this one is kind of just perfect for a quick brunch out or a picnic or something like that. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. And of course, I want to know what colorways you guys are going to choose. Maybe some of you might opt for the solid color, which would be a really nice classic look as well. But I think because of the way the straps are done, I think even if you at least did it in 2 colors and made the straps a contrasting color, I think it would look really, really elegant and elevated. But let me know what you guys think. And also, if you have any other deeper questions, just make sure to leave it for me in the comment box down below. And I know some of you do like to email me directly, so feel free to do so. You can email me at info@crochetcrafty.com. And don't forget, make sure to attach a photo of your work to your emails, and that way I'll have a better can have a better look at the situation that is at hand for you. And of course, come say hi to me. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at The Stitch Sessions. You guys know I love it when you tag me in your work. So that's it for this week, and this is this month's project. And of course, there'll be more bag projects on the way. I can't believe we're actually slowly getting towards the last quarter of the year already. Where does the time go? Other than that, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Happy crocheting. Have fun crocheting your tag along tote. Take really good care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in next week's session. Bye-bye.